Hi, and welcome to another edition of the Rice Report. I'm here today at the headquarters for Conservation Corps in downtown Silver Spring, a great entity that represents what it is that we're doing when it comes to addressing our budget and really trying to address the needs of some of our more at-risk youth. Montgomery County prides itself on making sure that we take care of our most vulnerable, and this is a shining example of a program that does just that, taking some of our youth that might have lost their way and putting them back on track to get their GED, as well as focused on workforce development, especially when it comes to the environmental and green jobs that are the future.
And then we have clean water. What would be some reasons that you think having a good healthy stream would be important?
And so a great program that I'm very happy to support.
So how are things going so far?
It's going great. I'm studying harder, I'm getting it down, and I'm going to do it.
I want to talk to you about our budget because our budget is so important to us and to each and every one of you. Right now we're going through budget deliberations and unfortunately are fighting a $191 million shortfall. But I think that it's important for you to understand that at the same time we are focused on the things that are most important to us, making sure that we continue to keep Montgomery County as one of the best places to live, work, and play, but also make sure that we're focused on protecting some of our most vulnerable residents. That means ensuring that we have adequate funding for our health and human services, making sure that we have adequate funding for our Department of Recreation,
Montgomery County Public Schools and its operating budget.
That means making sure that we have great support for our education system as well, that does a great job of taking our children from K to J. From kindergarten to jobs is really the next focus and the next wave in priorities for Montgomery County. And that means incorporating Montgomery College that provides great certificated training for a lot of our students, as well as helping people to retool in case that they might have a hiccup in their job careers. So it's really exciting for us to see what's going on here in Rockville. There are going to be a lot of challenges, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to do everything that we want to when it comes to this year's budget. But I think maintaining our key priorities is what's most important for us. I want to also talk about a number of other priorities that we have, including the minority procurement bill that was just recently passed by the council, as well as a local preference bill. Many of you know that a passion for mine has been about business development, but also about protecting some of our minority, female, and disabled-owned businesses.
Understanding some of the challenges that minority businesses had,
and so I'm very happy to have the unanimous support of the council in passing a bill that actually adds a priority and preference points for those minority, female, or disabled-owned businesses that are trying to achieve government contracts with the county. It certainly has always been a priority for us and maintains that it's a priority now for our procurement office to make sure that we support those businesses. When I was first elected, one of the things I heard about from a lot of our local businesses here in Montgomery County is that they often lost contracts to outside jurisdictions. And of course, we want to support those businesses that are here in Montgomery County. And so I'm very happy that another bill was also passed that dealt with giving local preference points to Montgomery County businesses. What it does is it basically says if another jurisdiction has a local preference point system in their jurisdiction, we apply that same preference when folks are bidding on contracts here in Montgomery County. I think that this is a very fair bill. What it does is it doesn't disadvantage any business that's looking to come from outside of the county, but what it does do is if those other jurisdictions are adding preferences, we want to do the same and make sure we're protecting our Montgomery County businesses. I promise to do my part when it comes to advocating at the county council level, when it comes to our budget deliberations. Once again, we're working for you. We're trying to make sure that we can do everything that we can to make Montgomery County one of the best places to live, work, and play. I'll have more information for you about how we come out with the budget, have a recap, and talk about more of the other exciting bills and other legislation that we're working on to make sure that Montgomery County has a bright future. So thanks for tuning in to another Rice Report. I'm here with members of the Conservation Corps, a great group of young men and women that are putting their lives back on track and really focused on achieving success. So 1, 2, 3. Conservation Corps. 1, 2, 3.
Conservation Corps.
Woo! Can we fix it? Yes, we can.